your 70s references. We went to libraries. I don't know if you can, this place that you go into and they have books everywhere.
No, they're like, you have to research.
I'm here today with Meg Donnelly and Drake Rodger of the Winchesters. The Winchesters. I'm here with the Winchesters. How are you guys doing today?
Doing well. How are you doing?
Awesome. I'm doing great. I appreciate you asking. Very excited. The show is coming up. Gosh, so soon. Tuesday, October 11th, 8 p.m. on the CW. And it's a spinoff of Supernatural for those who aren't familiar. And I guess the first question I want to ask is, for people who maybe didn't watch Supernatural or maybe didn't watch a lot of it, will the Winchesters be kind of its own sort of thing? Will they find something to like about it, or do we need to go back and binge?
No. We have had an extensive conversation between Robbie and Jensen. When they were creating the show, they really wanted to have something that new and old fans alike would be able to appreciate. Something that would litter references and Easter eggs from Supernatural for the old fans, and then also bringing back old characters from the mothership and things like that the old fans will be able to appreciate, but also in a way where new fans will be able to understand and have it explained for them. Because that's the goal, I think, is really to create it's basically to recreate the same effect that Supernatural had. It affected so many people, and so many people loved it and appreciated it, as we saw yesterday at Supernatural or at the ComicCon. And if we could do that for a new audience, that'd be incredible.
Yeah, no, I mean, that's a great point. I mean, Supernatural has a massive and very dedicated fan base. Meg, I mean, let me ask you about that at ComicCon. What was the fan reaction, to Winchesters like?
It was incredible, and it was so overwhelming, as you can tell, because I was screaming all day yesterday, so now I lost my voice. But it was so emotional because we put such hard work and passion and dedication into these roles and this show, because we care about it so much. Not only us, but also Jensen, Daniil, Robbie, all the executive producers as well. And to see the reaction to watching the pilot, we got to see the screening with everybody, and to hear the applause and to know that these super fans that were here to watch the panel said that we did justice to the mothership means everything. That's all we've been nervous about. And so to be reassured, at least with the group that was at Comic-Con, it's an undescribable feeling, and we're so grateful.
That's awesome. Drake, is the show going to be kind of like a monster of the week sort of thing, or will there be more of a long form kind of narrative over the course of let's say season 1?
I think we're doing both. Okay. I think we're finding the mesh of both. Obviously, it's a long story because we have the end already.
Sure.
We know where we're leading. So that's the A storyline, and then we have through line monsters. We have in the first season, as anyone who's seen the pilot will see. There's our monster who is this is our season 1 monster for sure. Maybe season 2, who knows? But we are definitely doing the Monster of the Week, just because that's so much fun, and I think it's such a fun way to keep people entertained and interested in the show.
That's awesome. Meg, I hate to make you talk so much. I know you.
Oh, it's okay.
But I'm curious. What was it like shooting it? Because the show takes place in the 70s. So what was it kind of like being able to be in that era and film in that? Maybe the costuming and all that. Was that fun to do?
Oh, it's so much fun going on set every day. The costumes, the hair, the makeup, especially when we get, also the cool part about the show, not only Monster of the Week, but every episode, pretty much, almost every episode so far, we've done undercover work. Yeah. So we get to wear disguises. So it's kind of going into different parts of that era and wearing different costumes. It's so much fun. And the music, the music is awesome. Being in the 70s, and it's also really cool because we don't have technology either, and the only technology we really have are payphones. What other technology do we have? That's pretty much it.
Is it Pong? I think maybe Pong existed back then.
Yeah, we get to use
I don't know. I think wasn't that late 70s? I think
maybe that was much later.
I actually did ask him. I was like, what arcade games do we have? I think it's just pinball. Pinball.
Yeah, early 70s. Okay.
But we have lore books that are this thick, and we go to libraries, and we also really have to trust each other, because we're okay, we're doing this hunt, So like you have to be there at this time, and we just have to rely because we can't text each other. It's like it's stress.
Your 70s references. We went to libraries. I don't know if you can. This place that you go into and they have books everywhere.
No, like we have to research. Like now, like you know, because on Supernatural they use computers.
Yeah.
Anyways.
No, you're right. Listen, I think that any kind of like horror supernatural set in that era is way more compelling because of the lack of help. Like if you're in a bad situation, you might just be out of luck. You know,
the thing too is back in the 70s, and fans of Supernatural will know this. Eventually, we figure out how to kill demons, but in the 70s, it's impossible. Like it's so these are like big bad guys. Like they actually carry weight to them, and when there's a demon in a room, it's a serious thing, which is cool.
Yeah. Look, I'm pumped. I know that lots of other Supernatural fans are excited about it. So I'm gonna let you guys go. I'm gonna go ahead and just get my popcorn and all that ready for the premiere. Once again, it is Tuesday night, October 11th, 8 p.m. on the CW. Drake, Meg, I really appreciate you taking time to chat today. Thank you guys.
We appreciate it. We'll see you later.